Okay, so another package wrapped in a sandwich bag. Oh, let's see. What do we wrap this in? Market basket. I got me a market basket bag. But more importantly, is what is in this market basket bag, and it is called a Vosteed. This is a used knife. Don't remember what I paid for it. This, if I'm not mistaken, is a Corgi or a Corgi pup. I don't know which. And I forget what they call this lockup mechanism. I'm good at these, ain't I? That is a medium clip. It is inset. The screws are flat, but not flush. And it looks like you've got a T8 body screw, top and bottom. Same thing here, T8, and then T6. This is nice. It is left or right, so it can be adjusted. And these are T6s, but that's that filler. I love to see that in a knife. That tells me awesomeness because of that filler. I like that. These are micarta handles. I'm getting a lot of knives with micarta handles, and I like it. I likes it a lot. I think I like micarta. It's got a lanyard loop that won't get used. Or I don't know, maybe because of this, this size and style. It reminds me of a Barlow, but it's straight. Uh, it's got micarta spacer in it, and it is a front flipper or back flipper, whatever kind of flipper you want to flipper, as well as holding the button and opening it. So let's start with holding the button and opening it. That is a nice blade. I like that. I feel a little, no, I feel a lot of a burr back here. Not really, maybe, no. Okay, so I've got a burr on this side in the back and a burr up here on this side. Blade tip is straight. It is centered. It feels good. That's got to be bearings. There's no way about it. That's got to be bearing. So it's a Vosteed 14C28N. Let me double check if that's the Vosteed pup or the Vosteed Corgi. Here we go. Okay, so let me check the tracking number on that one. 15. Okay, so this is the it says this is the Corgi pup, but it seems awful big. That's pretty good size knife for a pup. I thought it was going to be smaller. There is some scratching in here, and I may see if I can't polish that, get my Dremel and kind of do some detail work in there and try to polish that up. But that's smooth. I mean, that is just super smooth. So let's hold it in as hard as we can, and it just drops. Awesome. So let's do the back flip. Perfect. No problems whatsoever. And it's completely inset, so I guess the detent don't matter. You can't grab it and check it anyway. So here we go. We're going to try the front flip. And I did it. I did it. Look, okay, I'm a knife guru. Okay, that's all it is to it. I'm now doing front flips. In the beginning, I was doing the finger flicks, and then the button flicks, and I started doing the Spidey flicks, and now I got the front flicks. I am a knife guru. Call me master. Call me knife master. From now on, call me knife master guru flipper. That's it. Knife master guru flipper. That's who I am. Call me that. And then I mess up. As soon as I get the big hit, I mess it up. There we go. All right. So this is awesome. See, I thought this was going to be much smaller. I really did. That is a decent sized blade. So now I got. Well, I tell you what, I'm just I'm just a poor old country boy because I found Civivi and I was like, oh no, I got a problem. And then I found Kaiser and I was like, oh, I got two problems. Now I got three. Oh my goodness. Come on. I can't afford all these problems. I Calgon, take me away. Oh my goodness. That feels amazing. This knife has, of course, been carried. I can feel, I can still feel a lot of grip. I mean, there's still a lot of grip on here, but it's kind of smooth back in here, which makes sense because this is where, right here is where you're going to be taking and pushing this down in your pocket, and so you're going to have a lot of rubbing in here, so on and so forth. So I can get that. Looks like it is captured on this side over here, but this side does appear. I don't think it's captured. I really don't, because it looks like it is designed for a specialized tool. I don't know. We'll find out because these used knives, I will take them down and I'll do a video on that. I may do a long video on taking a bunch of the knives down. But I mean, this knife right here is amazing. I like it. Front flip, finger flip, and just taking and using the button. That's great. And so in the hand, I mean, it's sticking out down here, and you can see where it's at up here. I got good grip on it. It is a straight knife. So I mean, although it's got a jugging profile, I wouldn't go jugging with it, because you'll end up, if you hit something hard, you'll do that. And if you sharpen the blade like I sharpen a blade, there's going to be a whole bunch of stitches right here and something. Well, actually, it's going to be a cut and you're going to see something white in there, and then you're going to go get stitches. So just telling you, you've been warned. You have been warned. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to point the knife at you. So anyway, this is awesome. Stonewash blade. It is a spear point. It is maybe just a hair offset potentially from the pivot pin, but that looks so much in line. So this is awesome. I can't say enough good stuff about it. Like I said, the pocket clip could be a little harder, and it does kind of swoop up like this, but I guess it's just in the right spot. Maybe it's catching in the right spot. I really just don't feel it. However I try to put it in my hand, I don't feel that pocket clip. But then again, my hands may be so numb. I can't feel my feet, but I can feel my hands. So I don't know. But I love the profile of that knife. I love the handle. This is it's just butter. I mean, I know I say that, it seems like on every knife, but this is literally just like butter. And again, this knife has had time to break in. Somebody has used it. Uh, but again, it doesn't appear to be sharpened. This may not even had its first sharpening. There is some side to side play and a tad bit of up and down. But for the profile of this knife, the blade and all of that, I'll deal with that. That's fine. Uh, so let me try to tighten it just a little more. Okay, no more movement, but the blade just doesn't drop so easy. So I'm gonna leave it there. Uh, and I'm okay if I got to nudge it a little bit to get the blade to drop, because I think that'll wear in. And I'm gonna put some lubricant on there, and so that's got the blade tight. But I'm not really worried about it, because I am going to tear it down, clean the inside, check everything out, and I will Loctite the screw into place wherever I decide to set it. So Doesn't affect the front flip. And so I probably will set it right there. And I'm gonna play with this, open and close it a lot to see if it loosens up even more. If it gets back to the floppiness, whenever I can set it out here, push the button, and it just fall on its own without me having to barely touch it. So anyway, that is an awesome knife. I love it, and I need some more Vosteeds. My goodness, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you people. Oh my goodness. So that's all I've got. I appreciate you being here, and if you like this content, please like and subscribe. If you don't, do it anyway, because there's going to be something you're going to like. Appreciate you being here. I thank you, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Your time is very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.